Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I haven't done in a really long time, and this is my updated foundation routine. So today's video is specifically my winter foundation routine, but that covers everything I slap on my face in terms of a base. So if you want to see all of the products I use as my base, then just keep watching. As always, don't forget to click that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to stay up to date on every single post that I upload. I upload twice a week. And don't forget to follow me on social media to stay up to date on all the funny, weird stuff that I do. Let's just get right into this video. So in the winter, I'm really looking for really hydrating, moisturizing, kind of glowing, but not too like dewy and crazy glowing like I would in the summer. In the winter, I just want a little bit of glow and I just want to look flawless and hydrated and, you know, just give that extra holiday glam in the winter. So my skin, I'm having some crazy breakouts right now, so you can definitely see how I tackle those. As well, my skin definitely becomes more dehydrated in the winter and more dry in the winter. In the summer, I'm definitely a bit more oily. So I'm kind of normal borderline combination skin. I do get a tiny bit oily during the T-zone, but nothing that a little powder throughout the day can't handle. I also prefer like a lighter to medium coverage, but this is definitely like my full coverage foundation routine that I'm going to be showing you guys. So this is going to be a voiceover. I'm going to tell you guys all the steps that I'm doing. So get ready to see my naked face in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here is my clean face. I start off with MAC Fix Plus. This is just a hydrating mist, and it kind of just hydrates and preps your skin to put makeup on it, so I love that. Then I go in with my Emily Corden lip balm. This stuff is so amazing. It's in the shade Rosé Champagne. It smells so good. It smells like a sweet kind of roses, and it's so hydrating. Then I go in with the Stila One Step Primer in the shade Illuminate. This is an illuminating primer that doesn't make you look too greasy or too oily. It just gives you the perfect amount of shine underneath your foundation. It's very hydrating as well, and I find that it makes my makeup last really long, so it gives the perfect amount of winter glow. So I spread that on. Then I go in with the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer, and this is the smoothing primer. This is my holy grail primer of life, and I just press this into my T-zone. So this fills in all my pores and all my fine lines. So I put this around my nose, my chin, and my forehead. Gets rid of any pores and any lines and just makes your makeup look flawless. Then going in with the YSL Touche Eclat foundation, I have the shade B10. This is a gorgeous foundation. It's like a medium coverage. It has a beautiful natural satin finish that's not too dewy, not too greasy, but it just gives you a beautiful lit from within glow. It smells gorgeous. It just feels so hydrating, and I think radiant would be the best way to describe it. So I apply that with my beauty blender, and I just bounce it into my skin and really just press it in. And I like to take my time with this, so I just press it all into my skin and then blend it down my neck. This is a pretty good coverage. Color match for me, but I still like to blend it down my neck. So yeah, just take your time. This covers up all my imperfections, and yeah, I just blend it. So I'm just going to speed this up right here just to kind of show you that I do really take my time and blend it into my skin with the Beauty Blender. Then I go in with a second layer just in certain spots. So the first time I pumped like 2 pumps onto my sponge. Now it's about like a half a pump, and I really just focus this on like any blemishes or like just really in the center of my face just to add a tiny bit more coverage. It kind of depends how my skin is doing that day if I go in with this step, but this foundation is buildable and it does not ever look cakey, so I just think it's like the perfect foundation if you have kind of normal combination skin. Then we're going to go in with the concealer. Look at how dirty this palette is. I've had it for so long and I've used and abused it. This is the MAC Pro Conceal and Correct, and I use the pale pink shade. So this is a color correcting shade. I just put this directly in the corners of my under eyes just to really brighten up my eye bags. I don't know what it is in the winter, but I feel like my bags always look darker in the winter. Maybe because it's just dry and dehydrated, and I'm not sure why. So then you can see the difference here, and I just take this Sigma brush This is the Sigma 3D HD Precision brush, so I love using that for this step. Then I go in with my regular concealer. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I am in the shade Creme Brulee. Almost use this thing up. It lasts longer than the Radiant Creamy. So I take my favorite concealer brush, which is the Sephora Pro Airbrush number 57, and I just put this on my bags and my eyelids, and this is the best concealer. It gives you a soft matte look. It doesn't make you look greasy. It does not crease. It's very, very full coverage. So I put that underneath my eyes and then go back in with the Beauty Blender because the concealer is a bit thick and creamy. I just want to make sure that it is really pressed into the skin and blended out. Then I'll also put that on my blemishes. So it's like a 2-in-1. You can put it underneath your eyes and on any blemishes. And again, it's a high coverage. It's like no nonsense. It will get the job done. And this is what I do. And I take my time again because I'm going for that flawless, full coverage, like stunning foundation look here. So yeah, just putting that to wherever I need it and then bouncing that again with the Beauty Blender just to make sure there are no brush strokes. Then going in with the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm about halfway through this. I like this powder. I think I prefer the Laura Mercier, but this is a great powder and it's very affordable. So I take this Real Techniques setting brush and I just am focusing this on the center of my face. So underneath my eyes, just around my nose, around my chin, anywhere we put concealer. I am not putting this over my entire face, just directly where I put concealer to set that. This also blurs any kind of pores or lines or like concealer strokes or anything that you can see. It really just like melts the concealer into your skin. So I do love using a translucent powder. Again, just in the center of my forehead. Then again, more MAC Fix Plus because I want my skin to look hydrated. Going in with the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer in the shade Baked. I pretty much do this every single day, so I wanted to include it in my foundation routine. I take the Real Techniques stippling brush, and I just put this on my cheekbones where I would bronze. I feel like going in with a cream bronzer in the winter, I mean, I always love it, but it just really makes it look so natural, and you don't look overly bronzed because obviously there's not as much sun, and you're not laying out in the sun, but it just gives you the definition and the warmth to your skin, and this product just really melts into the skin and gives you that natural warmth. So I put this all over my forehead and I'm pressing as opposed to kind of just wiping. I'm really more just pressing that into the skin with this brush. Also contouring a little bit with it under my chin because I've been eating so many Advent calendar chocolates. Then going in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. This is a very natural powder. So I just go in with that all over my face on the Sephora foundation powder brush. And I just kind of blend in everything. So this gives you glow. This sets your makeup so that it lasts all day. It will not make you look cakey or anything like that. So I love this powder just to finish everything off. And that is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. This is my full coverage winter foundation routine. I've been using this every single day. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you liked it. If you want to see all of this, the next video that will be up will be a tutorial on this entire makeup look. So make sure you stay tuned for that.